Hi everyone, welcome to this live. Today it's just question and answer. So you bring all your quizzes or quiz, any question that you have, and I'll also be asking some. So let's get ready to ask and to answer. Guys, thank you for joining the live. Hi, thank you for joining this live. Please say hello on the chat. What's your name and where you're joining from? This is Quinta's Daily Inspirations. My name is Quinta. The channel is about inspirational content. That is inspired by biblical principles, just to help us on our daily journey, to help us grow, to help us to challenge us, to encourage us, to uplift us, and just to help us walk a journey of faith to the very end. So thank you for joining this particular live. You can ask me any questions and I'll be ready to answer. And I also have quite a number. So let's keep it interactive. You can ask or you can answer, whichever one is okay with you. But if you're joining for the very first time, thank you and feel welcomed. Please do well to like the live and to subscribe and to share and to comment. Asante sana. Let's see. Thank you all for joining this live. Please say hi on the chat. What's your name and where are you joining from? Gacy and Nelima. How are you? Thank you for joining. Where are you joining from? Yeah, and thank you for joining the live. Feel free to like, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't before. Good to have all of you join. Yeah, so today we just ask questions and answers. Feel free to ask, feel free to answer. Yeah. And don't be in a hurry to leave. You can stay as much as you can. Hi, Fiona Joy. You ask, what's your favorite drink? Okay. Mine is tea. Yeah, the tea, generally tea. African tea that is well cooked. Yeah, that's me. How about you? It would be great to know. Yeah, it's actually evening in from my end, live from Kenya. It's actually 4:45 p.m. So it's just a moment to, after a long or a busy day or a productive day, just to come and interact and just to get refreshed. It's not a very serious live today, so you can ask any questions, but I'll also post a few of them. So feel free to participate. Feel free to like this live if you find it helpful. And also feel free to go through the channel if you haven't before. There's so much for all of us. Yeah, and I hope that you will also subscribe if you don't mind. It will go a long way. Yes. Otherwise, karibuni sana. So it's just a relaxed evening or a relaxed moment. But it would also be great to know where everyone else is joining from, because some of us are waking up right now. Others are going for lunch, but others like us are going back home to rest. So it depends on where you are joining from, but it would also be great to know so that we just appreciate you for sparing time to join. Yeah. I have many questions for all of us. If no one has any for me, yeah, so I'll be asking them one at a time. And feel free to answer the one you are comfortable with. Yeah. So maybe the first one is, if you're given a chance to maybe to be younger again, or if you are given an opportunity to be like 10 years older than you are today, 10 years younger than you are today, what would you do differently? Yeah, about your life or yourself, or generally, it could be in terms of your career, in terms of your spiritual life, or the decisions you've made before. But just, of course, we are not being given another 10 years, or we are not going back. But if you are given that chance to be 10 years younger, what would you do differently? Yeah, we can post our answers on the chat. And thank you, Pietman. Goodness, that name is long, but thank you for joining and for your comments and for the love. I appreciate it. Where are you joining from? And if you are given a chance to be younger again, 10 or 5 or 20 years younger, what would you do differently? Let's hear from every one of us. Yeah. For me, maybe one thing I'd do differently is to not to not to seek for people's opinion, not really opinion, but validation. Yeah, that's one thing I would do differently. If I was given a chance to be maybe 10 or 15 years younger, I would I would not seek for people's validation so much, because it doesn't matter much after all. Sometimes you just have to stand by your convictions and live by them. Because at times when you seek for validation so much, some people may even snub you, or they feel you are not making sense or serious. But when you know what you want, I would just do it. If I'm convinced this is the right thing to do, that one I would do differently. Yeah, I would do that completely different. Yeah, so here you go. The first question we can all answer, or ask our own questions as well. If you're joining now, thank you and feel appreciated. Please do well to like the live. It will go a long way. Yeah, really, it would go a very long way. Yeah, the next question we can all answer or try to answer. or mhm. Yeah, we can respond to that as well. But you also feel free to ask a question. Yeah, that one habit that changed your life. Can mention one, just one. Habit is something you do like almost every day. You do it continuously. That's what make a habit. So just one habit that changed your life for the good or for good. Yeah. Nelima and Fiona, where did you go? And that's Piatman. Where did you all go? You can respond. Just thinking about one habit that changed my life really. Uh, so many, but just one. It depends on which area of my life changed, but just one is that I think the habit of, yeah, just choosing to do something to the very end, like not doing it halfway. Yeah. So that if I do it until I see the impact or the results. It doesn't matter how long, I'll still do it. Hadi mwisho. I think that's one habit that I appreciate, and it works magics. Of course, doing it to the very end doesn't mean it's easy. Sometimes it's rough. Sometimes you feel like giving up. Sometimes the they call the stumbling blocks could be so much, but just setting my mind that I'll do it to the very end. That's one habit that I'm grateful for. I thank God for really. Yeah. Moving on to another question because no one is asking me a question. So I'll be asking mine because I have a lot of them. Yeah, but if someone asks, I'll be very willing to respond. Yeah. Question 3 would be, what's one fear that you have overcome? You, our viewer. the ones who are live right now. And any random person can just respond. One fear that you've overcome since you were born or since you began to understand life. Eteni majibu jameni. It will help us to learn as well from all of you. One. Who is responding to the third question so that we move on? Elima would have responded to this one, or Fiona. Baadaye, Spurgeon. Later. Sorry. Yeah. I know we've all experienced or had our own fears at some point. So the answers should be flowing back to back. Yeah. Mine is I fear many things sometimes. But just overcoming the fear of height. I fear height. Not just height, but as I don't know, it's a slope, like going down the hill. Climbing is not a problem, but going down is a problem. I don't know why. Learning to overcome. I'm not sure if I've fully overcome, but and I'm in the process of doing that. It's a funny one though. Yeah, when I'm going down the slope, my heart skips a lot. I don't know if it's normal to every human being or just to some of us. Yeah. If you're joining now, thank you. Please like the live. Please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, there's a lot in the channel. Quinta's Daily Inspirations, and my name is Quinta. The channel is about content that inspires, that impacts, that lifts a spirit, that encourages, that rebukes, that challenges, that edifies. So if you are intentional about your growth, then you are in the right channel. That's why you should subscribe, so that each time there's something new, you will definitely get informed, so that you don't miss the opportunity to watch or to read. Yeah, but today is just an easy evening, just refreshing after a long day or a productive day. For those of us who are starting their day as well, yeah, you can ask yourself one or two questions before you get to work or school or your business, whichever it is, or you stay at home, whichever that particular thing could be. Yeah, but I expected so many questions, but no one is asking me any. So it's okay, iko sawa. Iko sawa. Mimi nitawauliza maswali bado. Yeah, so one fear that you've ever overcome. Personally, I said height. It's not height, but slope, or going down the hill, or just having that view from up. It's been something crazy. It's funny but crazy. Yeah, but I'm learning to overcome it. I don't know what you fear and what you overcome. Some people fear water, some animals, specific animals. There are those people who fear cat. or dog or insects like cockroach, or just fear of trying something new, or fear of being challenged, or fear of being opposed. We fear different things. Or some people just fear the future that they have not even seen. Yeah, so we all have different things that we are dealing with, or things that we fear. And, I pray that we all overcome with time. Yeah, yeah. Moving on, maswali ni mengi sana. And if you're just joining right now and wondering what's the live about, it's just a moment to ask a question that is in your mind or coming through your mind, or just to respond to any of the questions that have been posted. Either way is just fine. Yeah. I don't know. This one is it's a challenging one. So what's more important? I know it depends. It depends on a person, but what's more important? Is it honesty or is it kindness from your point of view? And be as honest as you can. What is more important to you, or according to your perspective, or from your end? Yeah. Or are they both, or are they equally important, or one is more important than the other, depending on your own opinion, or in your opinion, or on your own perspective. Watu wajibu maswali. By the way, it would be great to see everyone respond, or if not everyone, most of us. It goes a long way. And if you are just joining this live now, please just tap twice to like the live. It always makes a difference. And also subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, you're missing a lot. Yeah, so feel free to subscribe, or to like, or to share, or to comment. And there's so much in the channel, so many videos, posts, short videos, live streams that were recorded before. And I believe there's something for you. Yeah. And for those who have supported since day one, I appreciate you. So the journey continues. You are not stopping. Keep supporting. Yeah. Keep supporting. For me, I'll say that is honestly more important than kindness to me, or is kindness more important than honesty to me? No. For me, I'll say that none is more important. They are both important at their own levels. Because if you, for me, if I meet a person who is kind and not honest, I don't think if it really makes much sense. Or if I meet a person who is honest and not kind, I don't think if it's better than the other. No. Just be kind and just be honest. So that as much as you treat me with kindness and you are also honest to me, I can believe you. But when you are honest to me and you are mean to me, I don't know. I can't trust you, I can't believe you. So both of them are None is better than the other, but I think they both need each other. That's my thought. Yeah, let's hear from the rest of us. Which one is more important? Honesty and kindness. Thank you, Fiona. She says that honesty and kindness go together. So none of them is more important. Yeah, that's her opinion, and also agree with her. If you're honest, just be kind as well. Or if you're kind, just be honest as well. It's not a big deal. Yeah. It's so that you don't consider one more superior than the other. Moving on to the next question. Yeah, this one is. This one is a nice one also. Watu wameenda wapi? If you know where have people gone to? And where have people disappeared to? Eh, yeah, another question there. That does money buy happiness? This one should be more interactive. Watu wafungue roho. Fiona, what do you think? Nelima, what do you think? Piat, what do you think? Does money buy happiness? And then any other person who is part of this life, what do you think? What do you think? It's a good one. In my opinion, I'd say that true happiness comes from God. Just finding fulfillment in God. But there are those things that you can buy that that will make you happy. I don't know if I'm making sense. Yeah, just for example, if maybe buying yourself a phone you desired, you just feel happy that I managed to purchase it. Or going to a place you've desired for many years and eventually you've managed to go there. But just being able to to take care of your bills or to just take care of yourself. I think it's a good thing, but the fact that money can buy those things that you need, it's an amazing thing, but it doesn't buy happiness. Can it? Let me hear from the rest of us. Can money buy happiness? Yeah. Thank you for joining now. If you are just joining, please help us answer the questions that have been posted on the chat. Yeah, so as I was saying that money may not buy happiness, but it reduces some kind of, frustrations. It eliminates stress because if you are frustrated or anxious that you don't have money to buy something that you need or to take care of your bills, it just reduces that or eliminates that kind of stress. And yeah, it also helps to reduce, as much as it reduces stress, it also reduces pressure or frustration. Or look at a scenario whereby if you have money and you are able to pay for a nanny, it reduces the stress of straining. Yeah, and mentally you are relieved, and also physically you don't engage so much. So it somehow it helps you to, it buys time, let me say, so that you have more time with yourself and to do things that really matters. And just having money to go to places you desire, but true happiness comes from above. True happiness comes with true satisfaction, because there are also people who have a lot of money and they're not happy. So the ultimate is that you find true happiness and satisfaction from God, so that whatever comes, and even as money comes as a blessing, it will not, it doesn't override what is ultimate and what is more important. Yeah. But somehow it makes life easier. Yes, it does. Yeah, moving on. Can have maybe two two or three more questions and just call it an evening. Or do we call it a day? If you're given a chance, yeah, let's hear from this one is, would you choose to risk failure or to miss an opportunity? Yeah, so that you have a chance to try out something or to risk, but you don't know how it's going to turn out. Or because you fear, you will say, I'd rather let the opportunity go because I fear the failure or I fear the outcome. Which one would you go for? Yeah, risk failure or miss opportunity. If you're given a chance to risk failure or to choose to miss an opportunity, which one would you go for? For me, so it's a hard one, but I'd say that it's better to try and fail than not to try completely, because you never know. How about if you tried and it turned out to be the best decision ever, or you risked and it went well, than just not risking and missing the opportunity. So I'd go for risk failure, because when we fail, we learn. And when we just stay there and don't do anything, yeah. The last one, the very last one. What makes life beautiful according to you? We have our different opinions or thoughts on the same. Yeah. Yeah. That's our last question for this particular life. So people have different things that make life beautiful for them. Yeah, but for me, I would say a life that is full of purpose and growth. Yeah, those two make life beautiful for me. Others would be act of kindness, some would be love, some would be faith, little moments. Yeah, so there are so many. But it depends on a person. So when you know what makes it beautiful for you, you treasure it a lot. Yeah. So it depends on who you are and what matters to you. So that will make life beautiful. Yeah, some just having a peaceful life makes it all beautiful for them. Yeah. So there's no wrong or right answer here. And this just shows us that we are all different in a unique way, and it's a beautiful thing so that That which makes life beautiful for someone else doesn't make it for me. But by the end of the day, we are all created by God to, yeah, that freedom to enjoy what all that is granted us, all the gifts that is granted. I don't think it makes someone better or less, but it just shows that all of us have been created in a unique way for a specific reason, and it makes life beautiful. Mm. So it's been amazing, yeah, sharing this live with you. And if you're joining now, thank you so much. Please, you can like the live because it's ending soon. If you haven't subscribed before, please do well too. If you find the live helpful, or even the channel, it's about biblical based content, or biblical principled content, inspirational content, just daily experiences, and content that basically will edify you, will encourage you, will challenge you, will strengthen you, and will contribute so much to your growth, especially in your journey of faith, and also just on a daily basis as you interact with life. So feel free to feel free to comment on the chat below, and feel free to support. Yeah, and there's always something for everyone in the channel, by the way. So thank you for being part of it. It really means a lot. I feel honored, and I appreciate all of you. And but Double says money can't buy happiness, but you need to have it. Very true. Very true. Money is good. It reduces a lot of stress, but it can't buy happiness, because you can also have it and be very sad, or you are not living a happy life. So it's God who gives true source of happiness, and is also the one who gives us the ability to make money, and all blessings come from him. So, you know, I agree with you that it is good, it helps a lot, but it's not the true source of happiness, or it can never buy. Asante sana Double, where are you joining us from? And thank you for joining this live. Yeah, I feel so much appreciated. And there are so many other questions there. You can go through them and comment. Or even if you just get a moment to watch this later, you can still comment on any of the questions. You can still ask me a question. When I go through the comments, I respond to it or to them. But up to this far, I'm so grateful, and just to say thank you to every one of you who joined from the start and left. Some joined again, some joined towards the end, some joined along the way, and feel so much appreciated. Yeah, I think we end it here for today. But join again next time. It could be tomorrow or it could be later in the day. But feel free to join another live. If you see me post, please feel free to watch or to read. And before you go, for those of you who are just here, do well just to like this live. You just tap the screen twice, or you press the thumb button. Then we are good to go. Otherwise, bye bye for now. Thank you so much for joining.